Poor 9 people are going to get a shock. Hello, lovely Pinch partners.
Hello,
We're
hello.
Here. We're live. We're going early, just a dash earlier than expected. We're going to wait a little while for some people to join. Thank you all for joining us. We have myself, Cameron. We have Joe.
Hello.
We have Chloe.
Hello.
We'll give all of ourselves a little bit of an intro in a dash.
Can you press the chat?
I sure can.
Lee.
Hi,
Lee's here.
Lee.
Everyone say hi in the chat so we
Lee's
know who's here.
Lee's joining us so that he can do some like guerrilla marketing, I reckon.
That's it. Lee actually depends on what Lee it is. I actually think it's Pool Shop Lee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool. You got your hat? Where's Joe's hat?
Oh, Joe.
Yeah,
hello.
get it
I
on.
thought
It's
I'd do a little bit
Christmas.
of like covert
Covert
love for our
marketing.
partner paid. Nice to global app of the year in the Xero app
Wow,
awards. So,
that's impressive, eh?
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Stuart.
Howdy, Stuart.
Yes,
Brendan.
Lee.
Yeah, we are
picked
party.
it.
Very party people, as you can see in our festive attire.
What's going on here?
We're really all just about celebrating our partners, thanking you all for 2025. The format of this partner webinar is going to be each of us kind of chatting about some things that have happened in 2025, sharing some of our successes and wins and plans for next year.
Have we got 3 hours scheduled?
Yep, 3 hours.
No, we're time boxed for 45 minutes.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
it.
So
I talk fast.
Yeah,
that's
please
it.
do.
Talk fast.
How's the audio team? You good?
Are we all good on the audio? I
I'm
think
way back here, so
it should be good. If anyone could give us a quick little audio check before we kick off.
Also, just say who you are and where you're from in the chat so everybody else knows. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves about your stuff.
Oh, Lee, you're the MVP this morning.
So we've got some really interesting partners in our ecosystem, and a lot of you guys already know each other, and a lot of you guys have services to offer one another and stuff like that. So share the love.
That's it. Share
Yeah,
that
please
love. We're all about
do.
love here at Pinch Payments. People and love. Christmas cheer. Hopefully everyone's getting excited for the end of the year. Awesome. All
That
right.
was an unintentional rhyme.
Was it?
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Christmas cheer.
Brilliant.
Hopefully
You're a talent.
Everybody's getting ready for the end of the year.
Oh, look at me. I did watch The Grinch last night, so maybe that's what it is. Cool. All right. Well, look, thank you all for joining us. I'm just going to give everyone, if you're not familiar with who we are, let me slide that across there. My name's Cameron Taylor. I'm our product education lead here at Pinch Payments. I sort of help all of our merchants get educated on how the system works and support our team to make sure all of our partners and merchants and integrated software vendors are all supported. So that's what I do here. We have Joe in the middle, who is head of growth.
What am I, Chloe?
He runs the charge. He beats the drum. He makes sure that, Pinch is operating how it should be and that we're all working inside of that to achieve our goals. And I'm head of merchant experience, and I'm the one that makes sure that you're happy, your customers are happy, and everyone that's using Pinch is happy. So if you're not, flick me an email, chloe@getpinch.com.au, and let's chat.
Or if you are.
Or if you are, yeah, totally.
also,
let's have
yeah.
some positive chats.
I mean,
If
I
you
was
just
gonna
want to
say-
chat,
I mean, everybody here is happy.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be on this webinar if they weren't, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, we would really hope so. So yeah, that's us. Chloe is one of our newest members of Pinch, and I say new in a very, she's been with us for many, many months now, but a lot of you may not be familiar with her quite yet or haven't been introduced. So as she said, definitely reach out to her if you are having any issues, want to spread the love, want to find out more about Pinch. That's what we're all here for. So cool. All right.
Alan,
I do
long time no
have.
chat.
Yeah, that's
Good
it.
to see
Welcome,
you,
Alan.
man.
I do have an exciting little thank you from Paul Allen, who many of you may know as our original Pinch, one of our founders, now the Pinch Payments Director. So he just wanted to reach out and thank everyone for their support in 2025. And as you can see there, celebrating cash flow freedom. So thank you all. That's what really this session is all about, is just sharing some love and showing you guys that we do appreciate you all. And that we have some exciting things planned for next year to further support and improve not only yours, but your merchant's experience.
Yeah, he couldn't be here today because he's taking a little bit of time off because he got a puppy.
Yeah, lucky him.
Yeah, he got a puppy. So it's very important when you have a puppy, that you spend a lot of time bonding with it when it's young. So, Paul's priorities are in the right place.
That's it. Puppies above payments.
Man, we are so good at marketing here at Pinch.
Yeah, that's it.
Just coming up with taglines on the fly.
That's
All right,
it.
Alan, send me an email, joe@getpinch.com.au. Let's have a chat. CC Chloe in as well. Similar email address with a CH instead of a J.
Cool. All right. Well, look,
Maybe
that brings
Oh,
us
yeah,
on
no.
to the first segment that we have here, which is Joe is going to give us a little bit of a 2025 recap and just sort of tell you guys about some of the great things that we achieved this year.
Ooh.
I didn't really overly prepare him for this session and section, especially because I just know that he's brilliant at it, and that's it. And he's gonna deliver you guys some exciting
like a Christmas wind up to it. You just spin it up the back end, and off I go. Firstly, I want to thank everybody as well for 2026. For 2025. It's been an amazing year of growth at Pinch. We've hit our targets over and over and over again. We've achieved some amazing things, and we know that it's largely because of our partners. We know it's largely because of our merchants that support us, that we continue to expand because, let's face it, we're not Stripe. We don't have the big budgets. We're not a big company in the sense that we don't have the big money to pour into marketing. We don't have a huge team. You're kind of looking at it by and large, at least in terms of the customer service team. So we, really love it when, the story that is Pinch and the energy that gets generated from the work we do, helping you guys not just understand how to use the platform and its value, but also how to make changes in your business, how to position things better with your customers to help them understand how to use our platform to solve cash flow problems and solve cash flow problems generally. So thank you all so much for that. Look, the big thing I did mention, we're small and we don't have a great deal of, resources, but it has changed. We have been acquired by a company out of New York called Fiserv. If you're not familiar with Fiserv, they are one of the largest payments companies in the world. They are what's referred to as an acquirer, a little bit like a bank, except they don't do all of the other banking services. They just do acquiring. And during 2025, we moved away from global payments and onto Fiserv as a result of the acquisition. So now if you're processing through Pinch, you are actually a Fiserv customer. And that means that over time, you'll be hearing a little bit more from them in a good way because they have a range of other amazing services, including Clover Point of Sale, which is now launched in Australia, and they're trying to expand. Really good for hospitality and retail businesses. It's a bit like, Lightspeed in that way, or Ideal POS. And they also have a range of enterprise solutions that we're now starting to look at too for businesses like SaaS companies or other payments companies, or just really large businesses who are looking to get enterprise payments agreements in place. And our team are now focused on a lot more of that kind of stuff. So if you have any kind of questions about just more broad payments solutions that you might need for the bigger end of town, or whether it's physical payments requirements or integrated payments requirements, feel free to hit me up. We also brought on some amazing new people, like you're looking at one, Chloe here. Chloe Drury came across to Pinch and took over as our head of merchant experience during 2025. And we're very, very proud and very, very blessed to have her here. She certainly picks up where we leave off when it comes to the energy and it comes to the alignment around the messaging of payments technology by real people. As you can see, she is a real person. I can confirm. I can beat the drum on her head. And not only that, but we brought across a few other amazing people too, all across the team. In our team here, what we call the growth team, we've got Stacey Boyle, who joined us very early in the year, who some of you might have heard from. She's our growth operations manager. So she's a little bit like, without being degrading, I guess, the mum of the team. She makes sure that we're all running like a well-oiled machine, so I can go off and be crazy Joe and go to the events and dream big and rely on Stacey to make sure that everything actually gets done on a beat.
I do want to disclaim here as well. If you have gone to any of our events this year and picked up some cool swag and some cool stuff, merch, prizes, whatever, you got Stacey to thank for that, because she sorted and facilitated all of that stuff.
Yeah, so if you came to XeroCon earlier in the year, you would have seen that we had a crazy activation. That was Stacey's vision. The business show a couple of months ago. Actually, it was just a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? With the bloody fruit ninja game. So she's certainly, really elevating our brand activations and stuff like that. We also brought on Anna Broadbent to take over from Cameron when it comes to support. So a lot of you would have had some interaction with Anna. And then outside of that, we also have Sam Stewart in the product team who's come on board. He came on board very late last year, so it was his first year with us. And a lot of other amazing people who I'm probably forgetting. Most recently, as of Monday, we've now got a new social media and content manager named Michaela, who might be watching this, maybe. I hope so. If she's not, she is just out there. Michaela's going to be, really pushing our stories more through, the kind of channels that you would expect, TikTok and Instagram and, all of the things that the kids love. YouTube. People still use YouTube. I'm just pretending to be a boomer. I know the answer to that question. But the idea of it is that in 2026, we're going to be launching some amazing content, and it's mostly going to be about promoting you guys. It's mostly going to be about promoting our partners, whether that's accountants and bookkeepers who, have used Pinch in their practices or, use Pinch to help businesses solve problems in their business with cash flow. Or even our ecosystem partners, our what we refer to as our integrated software vendors, the likes of Anacha, who now have an amazing payments integration with Pinch, OnboardMe, who do onboarding and subscriptions and stuff like that, and so many more amazing ecosystem partners that are coming on board. Then we've also got Lisa Yakomenko, who has joined us, who's coming on board also as our digital marketing manager. And in January, there's going to be even more people coming on board. So as of January 12th, we're going to be bringing on board 3 new people. I'm not going to mention them by name in case they haven't put in their notice periods yet. I don't want to cause any problems. All right. Have I forgotten anything?
No, I don't think
No,
we've covered it
and
really
me and
well.
Cam still got a chat, so hopefully we'll fill any gaps if there are any.
Yeah, brilliant.
So thank you so much to everyone. Thanks to these amazing people. Thanks to Paul, Ben, and Fiserv for coming on board and helping us take this whole thing to the next level. Payments technology by real people. It's going to continue to be the way. And one thing I probably will leave you in saying is, there's always a lot of anxiety that comes with being acquired by big companies like that, especially when you have such an amazing brand and energy like Pinch. But Fiserv at the very top down really, really love what we're all about here at Pinch, and they've made strong commitments to making sure that we're going to, never really have, have them kind of like come in and kind of change us and make us stuffy and corporate.
I mean, look at us, right? Like,
yeah, so stuffy and so corporate.
So much so that, if anything, it's starting to go the other way. Fiserv are looking at us as, a little bit of like a breath of fresh air and a way to kind of help bring color to, their organization and help drive some of their strategies locally and internationally as well. So, I know you're taking it on faith, but it is the case. In 2026, Pinch isn't going to be changing. It's just going to be getting bigger. So that's something to look forward to. So who's up next? Are we over to Chloe?
Yeah, beauty. Yeah, we're heading on to Chloe.
close.
Sorry, to myself. I'll slide in here.
And yeah, it's not related to Fire Festival. It's Fiserv, Fiserv.
Yes.
If you want to check out Clover, just go Google Clover. It's a point of sale system. So, and they have a partner program and a reseller program too.
Yeah, beauty. All right. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Joe.
that.
I'm going to leave.
Yeah, go for it.
Merry Christmas.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Joe. Busy man. Lots to do. The universe to conquer. Alrighty, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a summary of some of the sweet new features and things that we released that was specific to partners here at Pinch. So look, first of all, recapping 2025. As Joe mentioned, we were acquired, and this year presented us a lot of underlying technology-based challenges that we had to overcome while we moved all of our acquiring, which is payments from our various providers, in under the Fiserv network. So that's been something that we've been heavily tackling as a team. So what this ultimately led to is a revamp of our registration and onboarding flows. The goal of this long term is to ensure that whether you are a partner or you are a merchant who's just been told about Pinch from a partner, regardless of which way you want to register or get set up on Pinch, that it is quick, it is reliable, and it is easy, right? So that's what our projects have all been focused on, ensuring registration and actually getting on board with Pinch is easy and better. It's still not perfect. We still have a ways to go, and we acknowledge that. And we've received a lot of great feedback from both partners and merchants about how to make it better. So it's going to be better, which is really exciting. The rest of the year was spent heavily on the actual partner management system and allowing for more flexible, dynamic ways of stacking and tiering partners so that you could get access to or not have access to your referred clients' accounts, which ties into our registration and accessibility flows. We have some exciting things on the roadmap for next year related to that as well, which is going to offer even more levels of access and customization for your actual merchant experience when it comes to being a referral partner. So that's going to be really, really good. We also released a bunch of key features which really assist with the in-market messaging and in-platform messaging of Pinch. So this includes things like the notifications hub. So for a long time, we have a lot of our key partners reaching out to us, really struggling to sell Pinch purely on the basis of when they connect their Pinch account, Pinch would send a bunch of emails and the merchant would have no control, no agency over a lot of those things, or no visibility themselves over getting only a certain set of emails or way too many emails. We've made some really good fundamental steps towards building what is called our notifications hub. The first stage of that is effectively allowing merchants to control what they do and don't receive initially. And the underlying framework for that is going to allow for a lot more control so that partners and merchants can actually control what their payers do or don't receive. Right. And then this following stage from that will actually be ensuring that payers can also customize their own notifications. So we have a really awesome set of roadmap items for next year that include controlling of those comms for both merchant and payer. So we're really excited about delivering on those. And the last ones were, we did a bunch of fundamental rework to the way that our systems connect to the accounting software. Now, a few of you would have definitely experienced some poor side effects of that as we did actually tinker and change things. So look, I do apologize to you. I apologize to any of your merchants that might have been disrupted by those changes, but we really hope that the changes that we have and were making are actually leading to far more reliable and scalable syncing across our systems as we start to board and bring on even larger merchants that they themselves are often stretching the boundaries of what Xero and QuickBooks and potentially even MYOB are capable of from a number of invoices per quarter capability. So we want to make sure that the system is going to support your businesses that you refer to us, even if they're small, all the way up to massive, wholesaling organizations with 1,000 staff doing 100,000 invoices a year, right? We want to ensure that the system works just as well for the small as the big, right? So they're really key fundamental ones. We released about, I think I looked at some numbers. We released about 381 merchant portal specific changes to actually change the behavior or add features and functionality to the merchant portal. But again, a lot of it was under the hood. Right. So 2026 is really the year of delivering proper quality of life roadmap items. For a lot of you on this call, and I'd probably say I can see Mark in here, I can see Lee and Brendan, who I know for a fact have all asked for a few of these features. We have payment plans getting a massive overhaul and rework so that the actual subscription and payment plans feature has all of the missing quality of life features that you guys are after and that your merchants have been begging you for. So, I mean, I'm personally very, very excited for that one. I love that feature of our system. So that one's a really, really exciting one. And we also have a lot of actual quality of life features that are actually going to allow you more customization across the system so that you can make the features and fit work for you. So we're really excited about that one. Chris Wheatley, how many parties are we having? Wow. 2026 might be the year of the party, right?
You know what? Let's just make an executive decision on that
that's
now.
It. The year of the party. So that's it. So look, hopefully there's going to be a lot of things when we do another one of these webinars next year in December as a celebration. We can look back and go, wow, look at all these fantastic features that have made Pinch even more of a competitor in the market when we look at Stripes and you go cardlesses and all of these things where hopefully you all already agree with us and even more so will in the future that Pinch really is the one-stop shop for a seamless payment experience, whether you're using an accounting system or not, right? So hopefully you guys are all appreciative of that direction that we're pushing towards. That's really our goal, is to ensure that the system is going to deliver for you and deliver for your clients. So if you do, and this is the last thing that I'll leave you with from my position, is if you do have feedback, you do have feature requests, we want to hear about them, right? We're always trying to see around the corners, but we might not necessarily be looking around the corner that you are, right? For a particular industry that maybe you have a foothold in, and you have a lot of merchants or clients in. So please, we're always looking at ways of innovating and improving the system. So please let us know. Please let me know. My email is cameron@getpinch.com.au, and you're always welcome to send me some feedback or reply to any of our feedback surveys in the portal, and let us know what you'd love to see in Pinch next. So look, from me, thank you for being a Pinch partner. Look forward to being able to deliver you guys next year a swathe of new features that are going to make your life and your merchant's life even better, and make the platform better. So thank you very much. I'll pass on to Chloe.
All right, so let's wrap this year up in style. I can definitely say by our beautiful outfits today, we've definitely tried to do that. So 2025, in terms of merchant experience, there was definitely some challenges that we faced. Because of the acquisition to Fiserv and some back-end requirements changing in how we onboard our customers, we really had to go through an entire experience in the back end of making sure that all the onboarding requirements for our current customers and new customers met the right criteria. So there was a huge input from our team, energy-wise, to get everyone across, which is why we would have communicated to a lot of your customers and probably CC'd you into too many emails to make sure that everyone had the correct information there, so we could do that seamlessly. We also, like Cam touched on, we updated the merchant application process so that when you onboard new clients, we're getting all the information that we need, as much of it as we potentially can, straight up, so that when they do register an account and they upload all their documents that they need, that once all the documentation comes through, they can get transacting as fast as possible. So we've put heaps and heaps of effort in, not only to just face that challenge, but to just mitigate it from being an issue when it comes to onboarding clients in the future. So that was a huge piece of work. I think there was all hands on deck to get that done, and it's been fantastic seeing how much more simple the application process is on the other side. There was some disruptions to our gateway, and gateway migrations definitely kept us on our toes. But we've still, I think, as a group, and I hope that you guys can attest to it, and with some of the stats that Cam just shared, see that we actually really did achieve some significant goals across the board. So we did onboard over 1,000 new merchants. We had verified merchants, which are the ones that, so there's just some still coming through. Like I said, onboarding requirements can be difficult at times for some. 28 new partners joined the program, and there was over 400 accounts that came from referrals. So that's a pretty cool number. And yeah, we've got to thank you guys for this, because that is just incredible, that you can advocate for us that much, and you really believe in us. And that's why I think it's so important to listen to you guys, get your feedback, connect with you, listen to your stories, listen to perhaps your niche use cases, and ways that you've used Pinch to solve problems. I had a fantastic interaction with a customer, a partner, a bookkeeper, that's, I don't think, on the webinar today, but she got a customer to sign up to Pinch because they're a blind music teacher. So it's really hard for them to manage getting paid on time every time, and kind of have to go off on trust a bit that their students have paid them before those sessions. So by implementing Pinch and putting everyone on pre-approval, this music teacher now has that freedom to know that every lesson is covered, and the bookkeeper is there to make any adjustments if needed. So some really cool little use cases of how Pinch really works in the real world. But yeah, hopefully from here, we've started fleshing out resources to help you guys and your merchants, and we'll further develop that next year. Before I jump into 2026, though, probably convenient we're wearing Santa hats today. You might have seen on the login screen that Pinchmas is coming. So I haven't told anyone outside of you guys right now, but as of Monday, we're kicking off a Pinchmas campaign. So we'll have 12 tips of Pinchmas. We've got 3 competitions as well with some really fantastic prizes. Speaking of Stacey before being really good at ordering prizes for competitions, I definitely think you should drop in the chat because she probably hasn't ordered them yet. Any kind of presents you think are great prizes for some competitions coming up. So typically we do like tech theme stuff. Our last event we did, we gave away iPads. So yeah, definitely get creative, throw stuff in the chat. And then from Monday, we'll have some comms updates as our last little fun thing to do for the year. So that'll wrap it up quite nicely. And then we're back on deck in 2026. We've got a new channel specific hire focused in accountants and bookkeeping. So I'll introduce you to them once they start with us. And you accountants and bookkeepers out there will have a really cool person to connect with and build a relationship with, and they'll help you through your channel. They have extensive experience in accounting and bookkeeping and soon to be Pinch as well. So harnessing all of that, you'll have a great person to lean on and help you build with Pinch. So that's pretty exciting. We've got some new initiatives to ensure that partners feel supported. So hopefully that all comes to fruition earlier in the year so that we can support you guys to have a successful year. And we really want to ensure that your merchants are having a really nice onboarding experience too. So we've got a few things to finalize, to flesh out, to get across the line. And then hopefully we'll have time to have more parties next year.
Chris will be there.
As an outcome of that. So yeah, that's my update. Thank you all for the year that we've had. I know that we've definitely had moments of those micro challenges and hurdles and obstacles, but I think every business every year has something, right? So the fact that we all came through it quite unscathed and we've got momentum from here, it's been a great year, so thank you. I'm not getting emotional, I'm just choking.
Gold. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chloe. Appreciate that. She's just off dying in the corner right now, but that's okay, you know. Beautiful. All right. Well, look, thank you very much. I'm going to wrap up the rest of this session now and give you guys a couple of bits of good news and some other things. So as part of all the work that Chloe's been doing here at Pinch Payments, we have restructured a bunch of our resources, as we did identify pretty early on around the middle of the year that our actual support resources, partner resources were lacking and a little bit scrambled. So we're really starting to put together a first pass of ensuring that there are essentials that are available to you as a Pinch partner. These are always in flux. They're always changing. There's always new things being added. But as well as that, if you yourself are struggling with, say, for example, you have a big foothold in the pool industry, like Lee, who's present on our webinar right now, we're always open to, and it's part of my role here at Pinch Payments to ensure that the resources are available to you. That also means that you can leverage me as a resource to assist you in delivering the message of cash flow freedom from Pinch to your merchants. So if you do need assistance of delivering how best to use Pinch, how to onboard Pinch, how to get set up, and all of those things into the Pinch, join your customer into the Pinch ecosystem in that way, please reach out and let us know. On the screen right now, you'll see here we've got a few things. We've got an exciting new training resources page. This is a comprehensive page that links you to a variety of our interactive demo walkthroughs of various features and parts of our system, so that you, without necessarily having to share your screen or send an old, outdated recording to a potential referral, you can actually send this link directly to your possible referral or someone that you think might be able to take advantage of Pinch, and they can actually self-guide themselves on an experience with Pinch without even needing a Pinch account, which is pretty awesome. We've also got our new updated customer stories page. So this page is going to be showcasing a bunch of our amazing partners and their merchants and how they've actually successfully used and utilized Pinch and its features to actually resolve their cash flow issues, which is exciting. And then we also have our new partner hub. So this is where you can actually get all the information about being a Pinch partner. For any of you that are on this call, maybe Chloe, you want to sort of talk about inviting all of our clients to partner the partner program. If you're not already a Pinch partner and you either are jumping on this call because you wanted to find out what it is to be a Pinch partner, that QR code will bring you to our partner hub. For all of the people in this session here, for anyone that we identify that's not already a Pinch partner, we're actually going to send you our partner agreement just off the cuff of this session. Have a read, see if you're interested. It's a really amazing program. It allows you to register clients on their behalf and actually onboard them without them needing to do anything, which is phenomenal and can really smooth over their experience. You can also gain access to their account. So if you're a bookkeeper or an accountant and you need access to your client's account, it's very easy to do that. You don't need to create a user in their profile and log in and then, those sorts of things. You can actually just very simply get access to their account, pilot their account, and then jump in and out between your account and theirs, which is phenomenal. And then you also have the amazing commission rate that we generate from you. We pay back to you. So that can be anywhere from 5 to 15%, depending on the industry and the type of business that you do and what accounting system they're connected to. You can earn up to 15% of the revenue that we generate from your referral. We pay back to you, which is phenomenal. You can obviously choose not to take that if you don't want to. That's entirely up to you. But if you are putting in the hard work and you're really solving a problem for a business, why shouldn't you benefit from that a little bit, is my take. So that's everything that I wanted to share with you guys. I am going to move on to just a Q&A session where I can see Diane. I will answer your question in a moment. However, I have a thank you for everyone who directly attended this session. I do believe I saw about 18 people have live attended this session. What I'm going to do is after this session, I'm going to send you guys an email asking you what size of shirt you would like, and all of our attendees will be receiving one of our fantastic Pinch Payments promotional shirts. We have
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's it. Merry Christmas. We have our Ledger Legend, which is a pretty awesome shirt. We have the I'm a Bookkeeper shirt, which is also phenomenal. And we have the Small Biz Big Dreams. So everyone who attended this session today, I'll reach out to you guys. Let me know your size. We have it all the way from smalls up to about, I think, 4XLs and anything in between. So let me know your size. I think these ones here, just for reference, are larges. So I think me personally, I am a medium. I'm quite a skinny, slender, lanky individual myself. So use that as your reference point. I'm quite tall as well. So yeah, definitely.
If you want someone that's really short comparatively, this is a large on me.
Yeah,
so if you're looking for a 90, large is the size to get.
That's it. So look, thank you all for attending. I'm going to reach out to you and get you guys to let me know which of the 3 shirts you would like to take advantage of. And we will make sure that we capture your delivery address and send one of these over to you in the new year when we do our next order. So thank you all very much.
Yes, thank you.
Hopefully that gives you something exciting to showcase in the new year. So look, thank you all, guys. That's going to conclude our session here. I am going to jump, though, into just general Q&A. If you have any sort of questions or things that you want to find out about Pinch Payments, what's happening next year, or anything like that, before we wrap up for the Christmas break. I think here at Pinch Payments, we're closing on December 21 is the last day. I want to say
maybe
21,
the 20th.
or maybe,
I can't tell when weekends are anymore.
Yeah, so. neither. But
we won't be here from, I think, Monday the 22nd, if that helps.
Yeah. And we'll be kicking back off first week of January on the 5th, I think it is when most of us will be back. As always, though, we'll be operating our support during that time for urgent matters. So you will be able to get in contact with someone if the sky is magically falling, which I hope it is not. There'll be no developers shipping any new code, so hopefully there'll be nothing to break. So that'll be lovely. So yeah, look, thank you all very much. We really appreciate you, all of our partners, integrated software vendors. Pinch wouldn't be what it is today if not for the people that have spread the word of Pinch Payments. So we really do thank you, and we look forward to having another fantastic, successful year with you in 2026. And hopefully it really is, at the end of it, the year of the partner. And it's all about supporting you guys, helping solve problems for your customers. So thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Any questions that you have, we'll sit here for a little bit and answer any questions. I do see Diane's question, which I'll answer in just a moment. Otherwise, thank you for your Merry Christmas and well wishes. Best of the seasonal period for all of you. We hope you guys have an absolutely amazing break, and hopefully these next 2 weeks you're able to sort of smash through them and get on top of anything that you need to, so you can have a very well earned and good rest. So yeah, thank you all.
Thank you.
Woo. Cool. All right, let me get on to Diane's question. Would you be interested in presenting to a small big bookkeepers network in the new year? Yes, absolutely we would, Diane. That would be fantastic. Would you like me to reach out to you?
I'll reach out to you if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll send you a message after this, Diane, and we can get some details about that event and work out, hopefully if we can attend. I don't know if it's virtual in real life, but yeah, let's connect after this. I'll send you an email and we can talk about it from there. If anybody else has any events that they would like us to talk at, I mean, webinars are obviously very, very easy and
Want us to
need
sponsor?
a lot less notice. If you want us to sponsor events or get involved, if you are going somewhere and you'd like some co-branded collateral, there's so many options where we can actually help you guys drive Pinch, and also just help your customers get paid on time every time, which is what we're here for.
That's it. By real people. Gold. Cool. All right. Well, look, I can't see any further questions in the chat. Just a lot of people wishing us all a Merry Christmas. So yes, look, thank you all. If there's no further questions and everyone's pretty satisfied, sounds like we're doing our job if no one's got any questions, which is nice. If you do have any questions, though, any issues, whatever it is, you want to get involved in the partner program, as I said, we're going to send you out an invite to the partner program right after this. Be on the lookout for Pinchmas come Monday. That's going to be a really exciting thing to take advantage of, and will hopefully help you guys all have a very chill Christmas after you sort of participate in Pinchmas and see all the awesome things that we're trying to help you guys achieve. So that's us.
That's us. Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much.
Have a great new year.
Thank you very much,
Chloe. Until the other side.
That's it. We
Take
wish you
care.
all a fantastic end of 2025, and thank you for making it a brilliant year. Cool. All right. See you, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.